Hey guys, Bill Hebson, Workout America TV, here at Gold's Gym in Stuart, Florida, the mecca for fitness on the Treasure Coast. And we're going to describe to you a HIIT interval circuit, which is a HIIT circuit is high intensity interval training, and most of the HIIT circuits that we see are done on a cardiovascular piece like a treadmill or elliptical or a bike, which is all lower body dominant. Now, where do we burn body fat? We burn body fat in the active muscles that participate in an exercise or a workout. So the more musculature that participates in a workout, the more we potentiate our ability to burn body fat. So this is a body weight circuit, very easy to set up. It's a 5 exercise circuit. We're going to do a whole body exercise. And what describes a whole body exercise? We've got legs, upper body, and core all working together simultaneously and synergistically. So the first exercise is a whole body exercise. A leg dominant exercise is next. We'll do a pushing movement, a pulling movement, and we'll do a rotational exercise. So basically it's whole body, legs, push, pull, and rotate. Very easy to remember and set up. This is a very simple setup, but I got to tell you, the metabolic effect of this is awesome. The research indicates this will burn 10 times more body fat than traditional cardio. So guys, I'm going to bring in my friend Natalie Lewis.
Hey guys.
Natalie is a personal trainer. She's a holistic wellness coach and has sort of a prolific online presence where she works with people not only face to face but through her website, which is nataliedestinewellness.com.
Yes.
And there will be a link to that down below, so I would encourage you to check that out. And Natalie's got some great stuff going. So she's going to be our test pilot tonight. And what we're going to do is a kettlebell swing for a whole body exercise, a box jump, a pretty interesting little exercise over here, which is a T-stave push-up off a Bosu ball. We're going to do TRX pull-ups and then tubing baseball swings, or sort of a PNF crossbody rotation at the end. So I'm going to shut up and we're going to let Natalie go to work here, and we'll talk as we go.
Sounds good.
So guys, here we go. Natalie is going to start with a kettlebell. So we're just going to deadlift it up. And she pushes her hips back. We take a big swing overhead. There you go. So this is a tremendous exercise, whole body exercise, but tremendous for the hips and butt. You can see her when she pushes her hips back. That's like stretching a rubber band over the glutes and hamstrings, lower back. So again, very whole body in nature. And we're going to do 8 reps here. Excellent. She's flowing right through that. We are good. And we're going to drop it down. We're going to take a second. Now what we want is, we work circuits like this, is about a 15 or 20 second transition. So she's going to, that's it, she's going to roll right into her box jumps. She loads here, arm swing into it. That's exactly what you want. Now that's a pretty aggressive box jump. You can adjust this depending on your level of conditioning. You can certainly adjust this to a level that you're comfortable with. Again, 8 reps. And the arm swing is important. About 20% of our jumping ability is upper body mechanics. We're going to go for 8, Natalie. I'm not sure how many you got.
This is 8.
Okay.
I'll do one more though for good measure.
And one to grow on. She takes a breath, and we're going to transition to the Bosu ball. Now the Bosu ball creates sort of an unstable environment, what we'd call a proprioceptively enriched environment. And this is used therapeutically for shoulder stability. So she's going to go down to the bottom, one hand on the ball, and then she transitions up and rotates. Now I got to tell you, this is a monstrous exercise for the chest, tricep, and shoulders. And if you've ever been in a class and done a plank or a side plank, this is the mother of all planks, where you're on basically just 2 points on an unstable environment. So the core is working like crazy. Natalie makes this look easy. This is this is a challenging exercise. Now you can certainly do this on an inclined surface, or a flat surface until you can build up to what Natalie's doing right here. So on a movement like this, we're only doing 5 or 6 each arm. She's good. All right, we're heading for the TRX pull-up. Now, one thing you're going to notice is that Natalie is on her feet every exercise. So we engage the whole kinetic chain. So with the pull-up, we're going to go concave. We just let the hips fall. There you go. So she is fully protracted. She gets a great stretch over the scapula, and then a retraction here where you push the chest through. Nice. A little more tempo. Pick it up a little bit. There you go. Again, great technique, great strength all the way through this circuit. So far, so good, Nat?
So far, so good. A little out of breath, but that's good.
So, we're going to finish with a core exercise, a rotational exercise. And this is a PNF pattern, which refers to a cross-body pattern. And we're going to work side to side, which makes it a little bit more dynamic. So she steps back and she rotates from shoulder down towards the ankle. Just touch and go. Pivot that back heel for me. So when she lifts that back heel, it allows the hips to rotate in the same plane of movement as the shoulder. That protects the lower back. So the ankle, knee, and hips are all aligned in the direction of the strike. Give me 2 more each side. A little tempo here. Good. 1 more each. Dig in. So we're going to do 2 runs through here just so you get a feel for the metabolic demands. So that's round 1. Take a breath for a second. How you feeling with that?
It feels good. My whole body is warmed up. I'm out of breath, but it's good.
So you are breathing like a racehorse here because we're trying to feed oxygen to all of the musculature in the body. This is so whole body. So when you look at fat burning and cardiovascular ability, this is very hard to duplicate. You can't duplicate it on a machine. All right, so here we go. Round 2 coming up. So let's pick the tempo up a little bit and rock and roll with it. Nice. Way to work, Natalie. Good. Great technique. She's quite the technician on here on all of these. Good. Super job. Okay. Time to get a little air, a little hang time.
Yes.
Good. Good focus. Good concentration. Nice. Give me an arm swing. Cool. Just 1 more and we're good. Way up there. Nice, very nice. And when she steps off, we minimize any kind of ballistic implication with that exercise. When you catch that box jump at the top, we're catching it at the zenith of the jump, so there's very little impacting. Now, I gotta say, Natalie is in great shape, which is pretty obvious. There you go. But again, you can really see the metabolic demands now. This is just two run through, and we're already working like crazy. Give me 2 more on this side. Nice, Natalie. 1 more time. So, again, very high intensity demanding movement. 5 reps on each side gives you 10 movements under load. And that's a long time to be loaded in this exercise. Yes, ma'am. Good, good, good. We're good right there.
Okay. Feel the burn.
Now you can hear her breathing now. This is the real deal right here. All right, power through. Yes. So again, we go concave at the bottom. That's a nice stretch for the scapula, lower back. Cool. Tear it up. Just 2 more. Oh yeah, we are good. We're going to finish with our tubing rotations.
Okay. Feel a pump in my legs. That's
oh yeah.
okay.
There we go. So again, although we're calling this a core exercise, every one of these movements has a tremendous core involvement. So when you look at really abdominal training, core training, circuits like this are just incredibly effective and hard to duplicate when we're sitting in a machine, laying in a machine. It just doesn't happen. One more each and we're there. Cool beans. So, how do you feel?
Amazing. I feel good.
So that's a great run through. That's 2 run throughs. What I would consider a workout would be 4 or 5 circuits through that, which is pretty monstrous, and that's only about 20 minutes worth of work. Way better than the hour that you would spend on some kind of a climber, elliptical, treadmill. Definitely. So we're going to thank Natalie, and you guys want to visit nataliedestinewellness.com. And this is Bill Hepson for Workout America.
Thanks, guys.